What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we are getting into a song that I didn't even know was going to happen, but I am super excited for it. This is J Hope featuring J Cole of all people, yes God, called On the Street. I'm excited, if that wasn't clear. I love Hobi, and I absolutely love J. Cole. I needed this. My soul needed this. So I'm not gonna talk you guys to death. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe or don't. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I live, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us.
Is this song dedicated to someone who passed? Cause just like the little shrine, you know, that they build for people who pass. Also, the first scene makes me think it might be like a kid, maybe like Hobi's brother or cousin or something. That's pretty sad. Hopefully that is not right. Question: where is this? It looks like the U.S. One, because the graffiti. I'm sure that they graffiti in South Korea. I just don't know that they graffiti in English in South Korea. Also, that stop sign is in English, and again, I wouldn't assume that the stop signs are in English in Korea, even though I know that the English proficiency is high in South Korea. I just would assume that their signs are in Korean, you know. So I'm curious if this is in New York. J. Cole spent a lot of time in New York. If this is in North Carolina, which is where J. Cole is from and lives. I just want to know where this is. So if you know, please comment section down below. Let me know. Also, if you know it, like the messaging behind this song, and if it is in fact dedicated to someone who has passed.
Every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us. 내두 발은 선뜻 걸어 anywhere, J in the air. 그는 길이 희망이 되고자 하연하고 태어. Even my world was made of your love in your face. 보답을 해, 저 멀리서라도 나비가 돼. Just walk lightly whenever you want. Go on hopefully wherever you walk. 누군가의 숨이 깃들여 있는 거리. 내 영혼과 영원을 담을게 everywhere. Every time I walk, every time I run, every time I move, as always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, as always for us.
Okay, so one thing that I really love about the solo songs that I've heard from Hobi, which I have not heard all of them, and I do plan on getting to a lot more. If you have some recommendations, again, comment section down below. He has a very clear appreciation for the old school boom bap, like origins of hip hop in the 80s, 90s, as it developed into what it, you know, became later. He, more than the other two members of the rap line, tends to use a lot of production with things that are very nostalgic to fans of hip hop, fans who have appreciated some of the older generations of hip hop. Things like the record scratching that is in this beat, even the choice of percussion and the drum pattern is very like early 90s, late 80s rap, which I just think is so cool and so fascinating. There are New Yorkers who are rappers who don't have this level of appreciation for older generations of production styles for hip hop, which I think is so fascinating that he does, and really shows that he is a student of just like the genre. He didn't just show up and Big Hit was like, okay, you're gonna be a rapper. He was like, okay, like he loves this, you know? And I mess with that so heavily.
Every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time.
So this is in fact New York, just based off the buildings. And also I saw a Chinatown sign in one of the buildings, and the most famous Chinatown in the US is in New York. And again, J. Cole's on this. So like, for those who don't know J. Cole or don't know J. Cole's history, J. Cole went to college in New York specifically for the express purpose of getting signed. It ended up working. He ended up getting signed by Jay-Z, who is considered by many to be the GOAT of rapping. So he spent a lot of time in New York. He has a lot of ties to New York. So this makes sense. He's not, he wouldn't consider himself from New York because, well, he was born in Germany, but he was raised in North Carolina and now currently lives in North Carolina. But he spent, I don't know, a decade in New York. And so he is very much embedded into the fabrics of New York hip hop in a way that most non-New Yorkers are not.
For us, every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Yeah. Oh, hell, the mighty survivor of hell. Plop down from heaven to sail. Holy water that I scoop from the well. Fought tooth and a nail just to prevail. Muster ruthless as I move through the field. Feeling worried, in a hurry like a 2-minute drill. To make a couple mil off a lucrative deal. Selling train of thought, name an artist who could derail. You never see it like a nigga hula hooping in jail. I got a friend smart as fuck, but he's stupid as hell. He swear to God ain't real, since it ain't no way to prove it itself. As if the universe ain't enough. As if the volcanoes ain't erupt. As if the birds don't chirp. As if a trillion nerves don't work in a human body. Shit, who would I be without the creator of this theater beside me to gently guide me? Some days I wonder if I need to pick a different hobby. I'm deep in with this rapping, that's all a nigga know. I never did nothing better, it's hard to let it go. But like a father watching his daughter walk down the altar with tears in his eyes, you gotta let her grow. And so I shall, but first I've been honing my style. Coders around with more quotables than what the quota allows. You see a top 10 list, I see a golden corral, nigga. As the moon jumps over the cow, I contemplate if I should wait to hand over the crown and stick around for a bit longer. I got a strange type of hunger. The more I eat, the more it gets stronger. The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J Hope, Cold World. Every time I work.
Bruh, Jermaine Cole, yes. For those who don't know me personally, if you guys know me, like my friends, they know like I'm like, bruh, J. Cole my nigga, bruh. Like I love that man so much. Jesus Christ, he Anyway, so with Jermaine's verse, Jermaine is his first name. That's what the J in J. Cole stands for. Okay, if that wasn't clear. With his verse, it's obviously much clearer to me. I had this sneaking suspicion after Hobi's first verse, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't want to change my theory. But after J. Cole's verse, I'm now sure that this song is, or I'm pretty sure that this song is religious. It's about God. And so that's really cool. Not the theory that I had originally, but dope. J. Cole ate that though. Like, he ate that. I am so glad he's not in that phase of not doing features anymore. Again, for those who don't know, for a very long time, J. Cole just didn't do features. Like, after he got established enough that his label didn't force him to do all that, he just didn't do it. He wasn't doing interviews. He wasn't doing features. He wasn't having artists featured on his albums. So there's like this running gag of J. Cole went platinum without a feature. And I think he's done it 3 times now. But regardless, the point is, he is now past that phase. He went through this phase where he was like, I don't want to retire and then feel like, you know, I left things on the table that I shoulda, coulda, woulda did. And so over the past like 2.5 years, he's been doing a ton of features and they've all been amazing. And this, you know, this is just another notch on his belt. I love this pairing so much. I say this a lot in collaborations, that the artists need to work together again. And a lot of times collaborations are just one-offs and they don't work together again for a long time. And then sometimes artists will consistently work together. This needs to be one of those. These two, yes, I'm loving it.
The more it gets stronger. I said the more it gets stronger. J Hope, Cold World. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us. Every time I work, every time I run, every time I move, it's always.
Okay, that's fascinating. That subway terminal that he just came out of, Hobi, is actually the subway terminal, one of the two inspirations for Jay-Z's moniker, for his rapping stage name, Jay-Z. That's where that subway terminal. So, or that subway entrance or whatever. So that's super dope. On the next one, yes, there needs to be a next one. There's going to be a next one. On the next one, they could just put Jay on there too. It just go ahead. That would be fire. You know it'd be fire. Don't hate. It'd be fire. You know it.
Time I run, every time I move, it's always for us. Every time I look, every time I love, every time I hope, it's always for us.
Yes. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, that was dope. I enjoyed it. I don't know what else to say. It was very good. We had them harmonizing on the vocal stuff at the end on the third or fourth chorus there. Just really good. They sound great together. They're both super talented, so it's not surprising. But just because two ingredients are great doesn't mean that they mix well together. And in this case, they did. So I enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. If you have some other background detail or things of that nature on the song itself or on the collaboration, if they did like some podcast or something, let me know in the comment section down below. I would really appreciate it. While you're down there, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more content like this. And I'm seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time.